when a drunken dare can permanently alter your life in the most catastrophic way possible. If you like this content, guys, please like and subscribe. Okay, so a backyard gathering in Sydney, a teenager named Sam Bollard was challenged by friends to swallow a live garden slug. At the time, it seemed like a harmless joke, and he swallowed it whole. But unbeknownst to Sam, many varieties of slugs can carry the larvae of a parasitic nematode called Angiostrongylus cantonensis. Okay, so in nature, this parasite's life cycle revolves around rats. Adult worms live in the pulmonary arteries of rats, where females release eggs that hatch into first-stage larvae. These larvae migrate to the respiratory tract, are swallowed, and are eventually shed into rat feces. That's when slugs and snails feed on contaminated material, ingesting the larvae in the process. Inside the mollusk, the parasite molts twice, developing into infective third-stage larvae that accumulate in the slug's tissues and even its mucus. Under normal conditions, a rat would then eat the infected slug and the cycle will continue. But when humans like Sam swallow that particular slug, the parasite enters a host it was never designed for. The larvae will survive the stomach acid and penetrate the intestinal wall, entering the bloodstream and lymphatic system. From there, they will migrate towards the central nervous system, a developmental stage that normally occurs briefly even in rats. In humans, however, the parasite cannot complete their life cycle. Instead, they'll wander through the meninges and neural tissue, ultimately triggering eosinophilic meningitis. Essentially, when the immune system floods the cerebrospinal fluid with eosinophils, which are parasite-killing granulocytes that release major basic protein, eosinophil peroxidases, and reactive oxygen species. These molecules help attack the worms, but in the process they also damage neurons and inflame the meninges of the brain. The results of which can be brain swelling, nerve damage, seizures, and paralysis. Sadly for Sam Bollard, the consequences were catastrophic. The infection left him with severe neurological damage and paralysis, and he spent years requiring constant medical care. And ultimately, he succumbed to his injuries in 2018 when he was just 28 years old. All from a parasite whose entire evolutionary strategy was simply to move from a slug back into a rat.